All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just outside of 5 minutes before the step off of the parade, the 40th annual Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. It's amazing to think that it's 40 years ago, it seems like only yesterday, or 40 years ago, that this parade started. And before we get started, we couldn't do this without the amazing and generous sponsorship from all of the community, both business and community all together to be able to make this happen. I want to go through some of the people that have made this possible. We've got PK Petrowski CPA. We've got Twin City Plaza, Grafton Mobile, Wayne's Drive-In, Heinz Shoe Store, Donahue and Associates. We also have OF Enterprises,
Gilman USA, Miller Funeral Homes, Heinz and Sons 57 Auto Body, Richtech Welding and Manufacturing, Coins of America, the Investment Center of Grafton, Newman Chevrolet. We have Grove Incorporated. We also have Kaysen Realty Valuation, Digital Edge and Copy Print. We also have Cedarburg Grafton Rotary. We have Philip Lithographics. We also have Rose Harms Legion Post 355. We also have Grafton Orthodontics, Schmidt Realty, Hallrith Realty, Carey Rentals Incorporated, Landmark Credit Union, Culvers of Grafton, BMO Harris Bank. We also have the 1505 Apartments, the Town of Grafton, our Meyer Grocery Store, Village of Grafton, and then the Breakfast with Santa sponsor is our Cornerstone Community Bank. Our reception and tree lighting and Port Washington band sponsorship is the Port Washington State Bank. And then the sponsorship for the South Shore Drill Team is Exacto Springs Corp. And your presenting sponsor today is U.S. Bank. So thank you to all of our sponsors. Again, without you, this could not happen. And speaking of the 40th anniversary, we happen to have this very, very special guest with us today. We have Maji Horvat, who was the founder of today's parade. Hello, Marjorie. So what made you think of starting a parade here in Grafton?
Well, quite honestly, I was managing a shopping center here in Grafton, and Cedarburg got all the attention and I was Grafton like the ugly stepsister. So I thought I would start a parade and get some attention to Grafton. Little did I know that 40 years later it would still be going on and people would be so thankful to continue to contribute to it and making it makes this thing parade that it is today.
Well, you know, when you think back 40 years ago, when you first started it, how many units did you start with? Do you remember?
Well, the first year was pretty pathetic. I think we had like, I don't know, maybe 40 units.
Okay.
The second year we added Jodan Farms, we added all the animals and had the live nativity scene. And after that, I got some people to really sponsor commercial books. Mm-hmm. So we had a couple of years where it was really quick. We got up to 100 units. So we tried to keep it around 125 later on. So I just, again, want to thank all the people that are the sponsors. Without them, this parade would not exist.
Yep. Well, I entirely agree, and I agree. You know, getting 40 units the first time around, I think that's fantastic. Now to bring it up to over 100, 125 units, who'd have thought it would have gone this long and this far? And again, we talk about our sponsorships. We can't talk about them enough. And when you were first thinking about getting sponsorships, how did you tackle that? What was your first, how did you get out there and really get the word out?
Well, you have to remember Grafton was a much smaller community, and there were many a year that no matter where I went, if I went to the Century Food Store or Ben Franklin, people would literally run away from me because they knew I was going to ask them for money. And the big thing I remember, the very first $100 pledge I got was from Art Hine, and he started the ball rolling, so people started giving us more and more money. And I got the idea one year I wanted to add a lion, so I asked the Lions and begged them to sponsor the $500 lion. So
yeah.
Just things like that.
Yeah.
Just asking people.
Yeah. Well, it's paid off tremendously. And again, I know that can be a tough thing, but when you look at how our community really steps up to bring out probably one of the most exciting and one of the largest parades in the area, and probably with the most exciting acts. Like you said, we've got Joe Don Farms here, so we've got a lot of animals, we've got a ton of floats, and of course the overall participation of the community. So we're very thankful again for all of our sponsors to help make this happen. And you may not know this, but we have almost 10,000 people that show up to this parade every year. So hopefully it's 40th anniversary now, but we'll continue on for another 40. So thank you very much again, Marjorie. We really appreciate you starting this parade off. So with that, we'll start today's parade. I think they're stepping off already, and their units will be coming down shortly. And then enjoy the show, folks. We welcome Lillian Newby. Hello. That must mean the parade is about to start.
Well, look at that. They got way ahead of the crowd. Must have been cold up there, and they're trying to get warmed up. Trying to get the crowd warmed up.
Trying to get the crowd all warmed up here today. Looks like the parade is about here. It just turned the corner, folks. So 40 years, it's hard to believe that. It feels like I've been doing this for 40 years, but not really.
No, because there were a lot of years where I was up here with people like Sharon Irwin, Lynn May, Dave Antoine. I'm trying to think of all the different people that did the commentary with me. Maji Horvat, the founder of the parade that you introduced before. Her and I had some fun times reminiscing up here because before I was working for the chamber, Margie and I were great friends in the JCs.
Yeah.
And she used to get the JCs to do a lot of things for the parade. You know that because you're a former JC.
Yep.
And you used to stage the parade as a JC, right? Even before you were in the chamber.
Yeah, I was telling a great story about one of the first times I just was new to Grafton area. Of course, the first organization I joined was the JCs. I was kind of told I needed to do that, which was the best thing I ever did. However, it was one of those driving rainstorms, and we used to hang big poles up. We had to pound them into the ground and put our lot numbers. I don't know why we did that, but we did.
To know where the people should stand before they staged.
So I'm sitting on a ladder, precariously on a ladder with a driving rain, a big, huge sledgehammer, trying to pound these 20-foot tall poles in. And thankfully, we stopped doing that.
That was a good thing.
For safety's sake. But no,
I remember those
it's all
poles.
good times, but yeah, a lot of people involved.
Weather absolutely does impact everything that has to do with this parade.
Oh yeah.
One year we decided to promote the parade by hanging a big banner right across this street, right here.
Yep.
The village gave us permission to do it. We got the banner hung up. One night I was walking into the Grafton Hotel on a very windy night, and I looked, and a semi hooked the banner and pulled it right down the street. And I went, uh-oh, I think we have a little liability here.
Oh my.
It just did a little bit of damage to Rich Erickson's building when he had LaBuddy over there.
I can only imagine, yeah. And that's true, that's right, he actually had a little damage, which was kind of
here
crazy.
it is, the 40th annual Grafton Christmas Parade, Christmas in Oz.
Yep, of course, always have the chief of police in front. And we've got the banners, our students from the Woodview Elementary Student Council. So our young folks getting really involved already.
Led by the Grafton Police, Tom Myler. I used to know all the Grafton Police. I don't know these names anymore. And Raggedy Ann and Andy carrying the banner.
There they are. Yeah, back when this doll was marketed with the book, the concept had great success. A sequel, Raggedy Andy's Stories, in 1920 introduced the character of her brother, Raggedy Andy. What history! And of course, the 100th anniversary auxiliary. Woohoo! And of course, our beloved Grafton Area Chamber of Commerce banner itself with Mickey and Minnie.
And the Wizard of Oz characters are students from Woodview's Elementary Student Council. Even the elementary school has a student council now.
You bet. Getting them early.
By Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Or Mac and Millie, as you say.
Yeah,
Mac and Millie.
Yeah.
We had to rename them. We had to give them different names, just special for our parade.
Just for our parade. Now we've got the Rose Arms American Legion 355 with Commander Kevin Dressel.
thank these gentlemen and ladies for their outstanding service to our country. There's Al Buchholz giving us the finger there. Pointing, I mean. Pointing. Just saw him yesterday.
Yeah.
And Doug Arndt and a few
Yep,
others.
They're driving the car today. And we've got the Combined American Legion Post from Ozaukee County.
Thank you for your service,
Thank
gentlemen.
you all for your service.
Next, we have the American Legion Happy Princesses from the Peter Wallner Post.
Yep.
Oh, this is still the Rose Harms Post that we have coming up.
And this is the Auxiliary Legion, the American Legion Auxiliary, the Rose Harms. Unit 355.
Oh, yes.
And of course the kids are here for another good reason, the candy.
The candy. One of the few
Lots and lots
parades
of
that still
candy.
allows candies to be thrown. That's Todd Love driving that truck
Yep.
there, if I'm
Hello,
not
Amy.
mistaken, and Amy Love.
Hi, Kathy, how are you?
Kathy Brunkwell, wife of our village president, who her and Amy are very active in the Rose Harms American Legion. And
Yep.
Amy has done a fantastic job in working with the honor flight and getting
Oh,
a lot of our
absolutely.
veterans out to Washington, D.C.
And of course, here's Alexis Rothel, the Poppy Princess, representing the Peter Wallner Post 288.
Alexis Swathi is a 7th grade student at St. John's in West Bend. Her hobbies are softball, basketball, volleyball, and drawing.
Yeah.
And she has 3 little sisters. My goodness, that's a busy family.
Oh, yeah. And of course, here come the fire trucks. But
that's gonna
we've
be
got some more of
noisy.
the Peter Wallner Post.
The Peter Wallner Post 288 of the American Legion, and they're 100 years old as wartime veterans chartered organizations, and they like to say, God bless America and Merry Christmas to all.
Right.
We also saw the VFW Post 10171 from Cedarburg and Grafton.
Yep.
And their contact person is Jerry Smith, who is the post commander.
Right. Yep, it's always a thrill to see all of our military veterans here today.
Moving right
Of course,
along.
our first responders are following right behind them, of course. Welcome to our Grafton Fire Department.
Here's Bill Rice, is the chief of
Yeah.
our Grafton Fire Department. At the right and ready.
The Lempio.
Oh!
All right, nice.
Wow.
Nice
I
shot.
think I'll have some dots.
You just got drilled by some dots. Oh, my.
The Grafton Fire Department is a 123-year-old organization that started as a private fire company and remained such until 2013.
Yep.
At that time, the village took over management of the department due to increasing volume and decreasing volunteers. Right now, I think we have about 4 full-time. The chief, as well as 2 full-time inspector and 3 full-time paramedic firefighters, so that someone is on duty each day to protect our village and outlying communities.
It really has been a neat transformation from an all-volunteer to have some professionals, because our community has grown so much.
Yes.
That we need that extra
yes.
protection.
Look at this great equipment. We've always had a lot of confidence in our firefighters. A lot of the volunteers used to come from local companies. So when the whistle sounded that there was a fire, everyone knew that they should clear the streets, because all the firefighters would be coming out of the local companies up to the firehouse to get the trucks out. That's what happened in the old days.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
In the old days. We had lights flashing downtown. There was a butcher shop down on the corner, and Butcher Schmidt would run out in his apron that was all bloodied up with meat, and he would stop all the traffic so the firefighters could get up to the fire station.
Wow.
Pretty exciting.
I guess
Pretty
so.
exciting as a kid to see all of that.
The fire trucks or the butcher coming out of the shop full of blood?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, we've got some of the best equipment, and thankfully so.
And you know, our firefighters and
Ladder truck.
firefighters from all over Ozaukee and Washington County just did an amazing job in saving our historic building right down the street when the Reek's Body Shop caught on fire a week ago Wednesday. A tragic tragic fire for our community. Thank God no one was hurt, but these gentlemen did a great job in containing the fire and saving most of the building so it can be restored.
Absolutely.
So-
And true to the Reeks and their commitment to the community, their family, they could have despaired, but what they did was they spent the day decorating our community Christmas tree on that very day. So
They are awesome,
amazing,
awesome
amazing
young
family.
men,
So we've got Dan
And here
Brill
they
and his team of
come.
horses.
along with the outstanding citizens,
And the outstanding
Robert and
citizens
Richard Reek.
of the year. Woo!
Hi,
Congratulations,
kids.
Reek
How are
brothers.
you?
Hi.
Merry Christmas. That's
Wow, it's really good to see them out here today.
Jean and Richard and Robert and Shelley, their wives.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome people.
Next up, we have the exciting community group, the Ozaukee County Jail Literacy Program. Woohoo!
The
Thanks for
literacy
coming.
program
Congratulations
provides
to you.
educational opportunities for incarcerated adults through compassionate delivery of services, community support, and a secular, non-discriminatory educational environment. There's your chamber
And there's
president.
our chamber president, Dustin Beck. Hello, Dustin. Hey, Audrey.
Howarth Inc., the banner
There's
carriers
our
are the
band.
Woodview Elementary students, and this is our fabulous Grafton High School marching band.
Yep, the Grafton High School Marching Band is made up of the concert band students who study music together at Grafton High School. Our students also come together to form a pep band, 2 jazz ensembles, a jazz combo, and a pit orchestra for all of the fall musicals.
And
Pretty
here
awesome.
we have
Here comes
Howarth
Howard's Realty. Looks like George's car, doesn't it?
It does. George and his sons
and-
restored these cars over the years. Scott,
Hey, how you
Scott
doing,
and
Will?
Will Howarth. Hi.
Woo!
And their sister Ann Valetsky.
Hey,
Howarth
Scott.
Realty has been in business for over 60 years.
Thank you for the shower of candy.
They are now a 3-generation business as the 3rd generation just joined their office.
Yeah. Some of the hardest working realtors you will ever know.
They sold out my house when we
Yeah, and they
sold in Grafton.
they actually sold my land too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, up next is Cape Comfort Heating and Cooling. We have Slava Kroll. You know, Slava, since coming to the community, not only has he brought his business here and started, you know, and hired a bunch of employees, he's also been extremely active within the Lions Club.
That is
And
awesome.
just jumped right into the community head first. So
That is
thank you so much
great.
for that.
And here we have the
know
Grafton Cheer and Grafton Youth Cheer.
Welcome,
Oh,
Grafton Youth Cheer.
My
Woo!
favorite cheerleaders. Yes, competitive cheer teams are grades 4K through 12, multiple-time state champions at all levels.
Yeah.
They're awesome. That's what I
And
like.
they
Right?
will.
Can't you just see me? I was a
Yes.
cheerleader.
That's like I said, you're
Went
born and
down-
raised here.
Went down this
Cheerleading.
street very often in parades. Oh, look at that.
All
Wow,
right,
that's an
what's coming up
amazing
next
looking-
here? Oh my.
K Comfort Heating and Cooling.
As I said, K Comfort Heating and Cooling.
That is an
Of
awesome
Grafton.
float. I love that. They're in the former Recognition Specialist Building
They
on 6th
are.
Avenue and Highway 60, correct?
That is
where they
correct,
are?
yep. Hello, Slava. How are ya?
Wonderful float.
Yeah, thank you for being here. K Comfort. For all your comfort needs, call K Comfort.
K Comfort
of
and
course-
Cooling is here to keep you warm all season long by stopping at our showroom.
Next up is our very own Grafton Education Foundation. Woo! Grafton Education Foundation is a nonprofit organization to raise funds for education opportunities for Grafton Public Schools in all grades in all 4 schools.
Founded by Bob Hoffman, marching right there in the middle. One of Grafton's outstanding citizens in 2006, I believe. We called him OC06.
That's
he was really
right.
proud of that.
And they've got their primary fundraisers coming up. It used to be the Super Bowl, but they've changed it to a night out of giving.
A night of giving.
It'll be the U.S. Bank, a night of giving that'll happen in April this year. So April
You know.
18th is the big day. So Mark your calendars, folks.
I placed third once in the Super Bowl
Yeah.
reverse raffle. Third gets you nothing.
Oh, plus you're on a bowling team, weren't you?
No, that was my sister.
Oh, that was your sister.
That was my
That's
sister
right.
Jan and her
Yeah.
cheerleader friends.
That was good times. Of course, a parade wouldn't be complete without our very own Little League. Hey, look at the 9-11-year-old Wisconsin District 1 champions! Let's give it up!
Yay! Woo!
Woo! Congratulations. Thanks for being here
The
today.
Grafton Little League says there's no place like home plate, and
That's
they're looking forward to the 2020 season. Online
Absolutely.
baseball, softball registration will begin January 1st through February 2nd. And
Hey, be part of that championship program. Don't forget to register. Coming up in February, look for the flyers. Yes. And did you know they're opening up a new Matt Mikowski field at their new complex? They finally have
that's so
some
special.
new fields going in,
So
so
many
it's
people
wonderful.
work so hard in that fundraising effort to get those Fields of Dream built. It's
Yep,
incredible.
absolutely. A lot of brats and hot dogs, I tell you.
And here the Ozaukee County Sheriff coming up, Jim Johnson. Mike
Jim.
will introduce him. But on behalf of men and women of all the Sheriff's Office, they wish everyone a merry and safe holiday season.
Absolutely. Welcome, Sheriff Jim Johnson of Ozaukee County Sheriff. Thank you so much for being here today. And of course, here comes some, looks like some dancers. It
those
could
dancers,
be
I
the
think-
Impact Performing Arts Center.
They're staying warm,
That's one way to do it.
and we're all staying dry. Just
So
think
far,
about
so
that.
good. Yeah, that's right.
They're
Here we
getting
have
this-
the Impact Performing Arts Center and their performance company. The school is celebrating its 14th season and is located in downtown Port Washington. Visit dancewithimpact.com for more current class schedules and to become an Impact kid.
Very flashy outfits. Nice job, girls.
Looking stylish.
Oh, look it, right down to the littlest one.
Oh, that's
She's
beautiful.
not even going to break her stride to wave to us.
No.
She's just concentrating on doing it all right.
Well, it looks like sounds like they must be handing out whistles.
I think that there is a unit called the whistling something, but they're
Oh.
not coming up just yet.
But first we want to welcome, of course, our Town of Grafton chairman, our Lester Bartel. Hello, Lester.
Hello, Lester.
How long you been doing this? What, 100? 150?
Along
Forever,
with our
forever
village
ago.
president, Jim Brunkwell.
Hello, Jim. Look at those two peas in a pod.
They're riding down the parade backwards.
Well, they are government.
What?
They are part of the government.
Good
so.
thing they are forward thinking when they're running our village and our town.
Of course, we've got St. Paul Lutheran Church and School. St. Paul Lutheran Church and School has served the Grafton and surrounding area for 168 years. Wow, you guys don't look it. They offer a nationally accredited 2K through 8th
We'll
grade
just kinda-
education focused on excellence and centered on Christ. Our church offers the worship opportunities every weekend. Welcome. And of course, here comes our very own Grafton dance team. Woo!
The dance team is a 10-month varsity sport that performs at football, basketball, and soccer games. They compete at local and regional competitions.
Yep, and I'll tell you what, they have won their fair share of awards, that is for sure.
Yes, many award-winning performances
sure.
for these ladies.
Oh yeah. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a gap. So while we do have a little bit of a gap, I do want to kind of go through a couple of, recognize some of our previous Citizens of the Year, if I could ever find them.
Okay.
Yeah. So of course we've got the Reek brothers, Richard and Robert Reek, and last year was Debbie Krieger. And prior to that, in 2017, John Gessert, who was a very big Lions, that's where I've met him. And should I say Professor John Gessert.
Professor, yes.
And our very own Dave Podwell's.
Officer
Podwell's.
Dave Podwell's.
Very beloved officer. And didn't he start the DARE program here?
Yes, I
in
believe that he
Grafton?
did. Well, if he didn't start it, Sergeant Bierman might have started, but Dave Podwell certainly kept it
Oh.
going. There was, I might have that wrong too. Safety Town, Jay
Safety
Sexton,
Town,
Safety Town.
he certainly kept that
Bernstein,
going.
Officer Bernstein was the Safety Town officer.
Okay.
May he rest in peace. But he started Safety Town and carried it through, and then Pods took it over. and kept it running successfully for many years.
Of course, we want to welcome the Girl Scouts of Manitou, the Grafton Girl Scouts. Welcome.
Grafton is home to 26 Girl Scout troops.
Wow.
Yes, 26 is
Wow,
what
that
they
is
wrote on their
amazing.
paper. They work together with confidence and character to make the world a better place.
Well, it's really good to see that scouting is still alive and well.
It is. And thank you to all the adult volunteers that work with the children to keep everything running smoothly. Daisy
Here comes
Troop
Daisy
84.
Troop 8484. Hello. Thanks for coming. And of course, here comes our Caldwell Banker Residential Brokerage. And their little house.
I think
Oh,
those
it looks like the witches. The house that fell on the witch.
the
Excellent.
whistles are coming. Oh, that is very cute. That really followed the theme.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, here comes some more of our Girl Scouts. Great job. Looking good, Tin Man.
More adults.
Wow. Looks like they've got some dressed as the Flying Monkeys this year, too, as part of the theme.
Yes.
Very creative.
28. Oh no,
It's,
somewhere
that's-
around there.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now.
27.
Well, again, as we look back at some of our previous community group winners, we have, in 2017, we had the American Legion 355 Auxiliary, and we happened to see Kathy Brunkwell and Amy Luft. Again, very, very involved. Habitat for Humanity Ozaukee came in 2016, and the Grafton Area Live Arts, which puts on the live concert series both in summer and winter.
That's such a fun thing to do.
And we want to welcome the Coldwell Banker Residential Mortgage Trolley. Hello. You know, Coldwell Banker Residential Broker is 30 local real estate agents serving Grafton and Ozaukee County, and they're proud supporters of the local charities like Advocates of Ozaukee.
And they're always a nice addition to the parade.
Oh yeah.
Throwing out lots of candy for the kids.
And of course, you're correct. As we hear the whistles, we do have the whistles on wheels. So our Whistles on Wheels plays traditional Christmas music through an air calliope. The calliope produces sound by sending compressed air through its whistles. Whistles on Wheels,
Wow.
participating in 50 parades each year. Wow, that's
I
amazing.
think they went ahead and handed out the whistles that we're thinking of.
I
And
think
look
so.
how it's decorated in the Oz theme.
That does look like the Land of Oz, the castle.
Yes,
My
it
goodness,
does.
That's fantastic.
Do you remember when the chamber owned a calliope?
Yeah. That was a long time ago.
That was a
funny.
long time
I think
ago.
Lori Sass was in charge of that.
Lori
if I
Sass
remember.
did that. That is very awesome.
Wow, good job.
Oh, listen to the pretty music that's playing, and look at that awesome dog. Wow.
It's a pretty dog.
Whistle,
they've got
whistles, through its
whistles
Whistles on Wheels, participates in 50 parades each year.
That's amazing.
And now,
Well, who else we got coming up here?
I don't know, the commercial flight? Okay, Fire Ridge. I just got notice that Fire Ridge won the float, got first place in the commercial division. There we go.
There's our Whistles
the
on Wheels.
Calliope.
Very nice.
Spreading cheer. That looks like the one that we might have had here in
It
Grafton
could
a while
be.
back.
I feel like I dance.
Nice to know that Calliope music is still alive and well.
Now, one of the transformations that we've seen over the years, Nancy, in Grafton has been the resurgence of all of the senior living communities that have developed. And we've got some really classy senior community that have developed, one being Village Point Commons, right off the old Grafton State Bank building property.
Certainly has been a development explosion of that, so needed with all of our seniors aging and becoming empty nesters
Yes.
and looking for a nice quality place to live that gives excellent care. And
Well-
Village Point Commons and Capri Community has a great staff and
Welcome our Village Point Common.
wonderful residents.
Wonderful senior community off of First Avenue. And they have some of the residents inside waiting. Hello, thanks for coming. Well,
Next is our Monticello Snowmobile Club. They're a nonprofit snowmobile club based in Cedarburg, and they're responsible for installing, maintaining, and grooming 30 miles of trails.
that is amazing. You have no idea how hard those volunteers work to get
Yep.
those trails ready every year.
And it certainly helps the tourism effort in Ozaukee County.
Absolutely.
You know, to have
Now, we're not too thrilled that the snow came so early this year, but hey, these guys are. Welcome, Monticello
And they thank all their
Snowmobile.
sponsors, Five Corners, Cedar Creek Motorsports, Five Corners Dodge,
Yeah.
for sponsoring them and helping them finance their trails.
Yep, it looks like their trailer contains a lot of these antique snowmobiles from years gone by. As a matter of fact, my neighbor, Huntsy Cowell, I don't know if you remember the old Cowell farm.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, we call him Huntsy. His real name's Albert. But he brings out his classic snowmobile. He's part of the club.
Oh,
And that thing
that's
must be 1950 something. He takes it around his yard 3 or 4 times every year just to keep it rolling. It's pretty
Yeah,
exciting to
that's
see it.
great. And now we have Special Olympics of Ozaukee County.
Absolutely. Welcome, Special Olympics of Ozaukee County. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank
That's
you
so
so
nice.
much. Really
Ozaukee
appreciate
County
it.
Special Olympics offers a range of sport training and competition for individuals with developmental disabilities ages 8 and up. Volunteers from the community offer support, encouragement, and fun social events. Ozaukee County Special Olympics thanks the community for all their support and wishes everyone a very merry holiday season.
Absolutely.
Oh, and here comes,
Here comes-
one of the favorites, Mel's
All right.
Charities.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mel's Charities, Inc.
Mel's Charity got second place in the float division.
Second place winner right here, folks.
There's no place like Ozaukee County. The money we raise here stays here. Mel's
Thank you for all your
Charities,
efforts. And
Great times for great causes. Resonates across Ozaukee County since 1999. They have been blessed to donate over $1 million to special organizations, human services, and member scholarships. What they raise here stays here.
that's right, over $1 million to charities locally.
And
that is
Mel,
absolutely
also
amazing.
known as Tom Stanton,
Tom
is one
Stanton,
of the
yep.
hardest working fellas in the county.
Got that right.
He
So
knows
thank
how to
you,
make-
Mel's Charities.
He knows how to make people part with their funds.
Oh, that's for sure.
He's a worker. The Little Yellow Creatures from the popular Despicable Me franchise first appeared in 2010.
The
Did you know
Minions.
that the
Woohoo!
average height of a Minions is 41 inches?
Wow.
Or just under 3.5 feet tall?
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like me every day.
Oh, I think you're a little taller than that.
Looks like Rachel wants us to take a picture. Hi, Rachel. Being the celebrities that we are, right, Nancy?
And the
Oh, my
GHS
God.
11th grade Girl
Here
Scout
comes-
Troop 8098.
Welcome, Girl Scout Troop 8098. Woohoo! And of course, here come the Silent Singers. Every year they're here.
We're not going to have to be quiet so we can hear them.
Thank you for being here, Silent Singers. Oh, and of course, milk claim is
The
complete.
Jolly Giants, Stilt Walkers, and our Brewers
Here comes our
mascots.
Brewers mascots, the
Yay,
racing
let's
sausages.
have a
And we've got
race.
Bernie.
Let's have a
Woo!
race, and Bernie Brewer.
Let's go, Bernie.
great.
Hey, we want to be able to say the world champion Brewers this year, right? This year?
This
Yes!
year.
You heard it here first, folks. Thank you, Bernie. All right. This banner.
Cornerstone Bank sponsors the John Long Middle School Band, as well as the Breakfast with Santa that was held this morning.
And our little handlers are Rob Spielbauer and Morgan McCraw, third graders at elementary.
I am always so impressed with this band.
Seems like only yesterday. Hi, Carrie.
For many of them, starting their first marching middle school, and I think they do just an awesome job.
They really do. I go back to the days when my kids were in the band, and it was always fun. As a matter of fact, when I was president of the chamber and I was in the parade, right behind me was my son. So he got to follow right behind me in the parade, which was great.
Wasn't that
Yeah, it was
an
great.
honor?
It was a beautiful family
Yeah,
moment.
that's what's great about this parade. Everybody
It was a lot of
takes
fun.
part. There was a gentleman that came from out of state for our parade one year, and he said, okay, what's the population of Grafton? How can you have everybody in the parade and still have people watching the parade? Where do all these people come from?
Right.
And I said, well, they come from all over. That's why the theme is so impressive this year, because it encompasses all of Ozaukee County.
Absolutely.
It is always the Grafton Christmas Parade, but it serves Ozaukee County, and everyone from the county takes part.
90.
And
100 something. Of course, we've got some of the characters from
And
Frozen.
there's our friend Jack Knetter from the
And-
DPW.
Hey,
in
welcome
that
our
bag.
Frozen's guest. Hello.
Yes. DPW and Parks and Rec, I should say.
Yep.
They go around from division to division.
Of course. We have the characters from Frozen. Somehow we feel a little Frozen today, but that's okay.
Yes,
That's why
it's
a
not so
Christmas
bad.
parade.
It's been worse.
You want to
I've been-
welcome Gathering on the Green. If you haven't been to the Gathering on the Green in the summertime, please come out. We've got fantastic national, international acts that come out. But all of the funds that are raised go to being able to spread music and the education of music throughout the community. So welcome Gathering on the Green.
And next up, we have the Grafton Lions Club
Here's our
handing
Grafton
out
Lions
candy,
Club.
as they always do, with His Honor Paul Malloy right
Yep.
out in front, handing candy to the children.
Everybody's involved,
Yeah.
including
And
the Honorable.
the Lion.
And of course
And the
our
Lion.
Lion. Hello, Lion.
Hello, Your
Hello,
Honor.
thanks, Paul.
Good, thank you. Merry Christmas. The Grafton Lions Club have been leaders for the betterment of the community for over 75 years. In addition to the holiday parade, they raise funds with our annual chicken roast, concession stands at the ballpark, and gala in the park. Proceeds are used for scholarships, vision testing, and the firefighter cookout.
Yeah.
New members are always welcome, so if you would like to help out your community and you're
Yes.
watching this on YouTube, get out there and hand out some candy at the Christmas parade with the Lions.
Who's this? Who is this? Is this the Mickey Lawrence Agency? Jurassic Park. Oh my gosh, are there dinosaurs coming? I'm kind of scared right now.
I'm afraid of dinosaurs.
Hey.
I don't know where they came from.
I don't either. I don't either.
Things are a little.
I don't either.
Sometimes
Oh
at
gosh,
the
what's
staging
coming up?
area, things get a little,
They get a little
out of
murky,
order.
yep.
You know, the staging committee does a great job of setting up this parade, but once it starts down the street, anything goes.
Yeah. But I think, is this another float here? Who's this float?
This is
Oh, Mickey Lawrence Agency.
Agency.
Wow.
She's very
That
excited.
looks like a tornado theme for sure.
And very
Wow.
excited to have their first float in the Grafton Christmas Parade. Mika and her team had this year's theme and know exactly what they wanted to do with it.
And they're winners?
And they are
Wow, the second place winners in the commercial division, Mickey Lawrence Agency. Woo!
Mika
Wow.
Lawrence.
Way to
What
go,
a
Mika.
beautiful tornado.
It's
That's
awesome.
the one that carried Dorothy off to Oz.
Wow.
That is really clever and creative.
That is really outstanding.
Good for
Wow.
Mika. Her agency
Congratulations.
has been in Grafton for 13 years. Stop by the Mika Lawrence Agency of American Family. She happens to be my favorite American Family agent who protects our home.
Well,
and
wonderful.
cars.
And of course, the season also says Christmas trees, right? So Cedar Creek Farms, get your Christmas tree cut fresh at the Cedar Creek Farm at 649 Highway 60 in Cedarburg, just 3.5 miles west of Five Corners.
And the kids can visit Santa on December 7th or 14th from noon till 2 p.m.
Wow, did you hear that, kids? Santa's coming to the Cedarburg Creek Farm on December 7th and 14th at noon to 2. Woohoo! Wow. It's really cool to see all these people really getting into the theme this
This
year.
is
Wow.
awesome. Oh, and here comes Scoopy. The banner
Scoopy.
carriers for Scoopy are Jennifer and Dan Zadusky.
Zadusky. That's how we're saying it.
Yeah.
And it's gotta be
I read
right.
it like it's spelled.
That's right. All right, welcome, Culvers of Grafton.
My favorite chicken sandwich comes from Culver's. They put pickles on it.
They put pickles on your chicken
They
sandwich.
put pickles on the chicken sandwich. It's awesome.
Do you hear that, Culvers? Nancy says you have the best sandwich because you put pickles on it. So it's a Nancy Hundt favorite. Culvers of Grafton. Hey, Scoopy! No melting on you today.
Oh boy. Look at what's coming
Come on,
next.
kids, tongues off of that.
This is a favorite of the kids and very exciting. The rocket tow.
Oh, gosh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the crazy rocket cycle dude.
I
don't know.
remember when we first got him, we were so excited to have him come to the parade. TJ and his rocket cycle are a big hit at parade, shows, festival. Everyone is eager to see this amazingly rare cycle.
Yeah.
At night, actually,
No hands.
it's motorized and it lights up, creating an event, a more unique attraction for all to see. If you're looking for something different to add to your parade or event,
Wow, that looks like something
you
straight out of like
go.
Star Wars, doesn't it?
that is awesome.
I'm waiting for it to like fly in the air.
Yay!
That's crazy.
I've seen him in nighttime parades, and it really
Yeah.
does look quite cool when.
Oh, is it all lit up?
It's all lit up.
My goodness.
There's a blue on the inside that goes around. Up in the area where I've relocated to, Appleton, Green Bay, they all have their Christmas parades at night.
Oh, really?
And so all the floats are lit up, and they televise them on their local channels.
Hey, you might be onto something. Do a
Well.
nighttime summer parade. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, here comes St. Joe's Parish School. Located right around the corner is their K-3 through 8th grade school. In addition to receiving an excellent faith-based learning environment, they provide leadership opportunities, extracurricular activities, and promote academic excellence. So welcome.
They're promoting Saint Nick. That has to be Saint Nick, because
Hello, St. Nick.
I know it's not the Pope.
How are you? Yeah. Well, welcome. I want my orange. I used to put my shoes out, you know, and
Oh, and get an orange.
wake up in the morning and get some orange and a little candy.
Orange and peanuts.
One year I forgot to put my shoe out, and you know what I got?
What?
Nothing. I got nothing. I
You
didn't put
got
my shoe out.
nothing.
That taught me.
Hello.
He's got rules.
It's Brian Goddard
Hey, Brian
from
Goddard.
TMJ4.
Hey, thanks for keeping the rain away, man. Awesome.
So far, so good. Thank you.
Just keep the dome up.
Brian Goddard from today's TMJ4, meteorologist Brian Goddard. You can watch Brian weekends at 5 and 10.
Absolutely.
Oh, and here are the sock monkeys.
Here come the sock monkeys.
The American crafters first made sock monkeys out of worn-out Rockford red heel socks during the Great Depression. In 1953, a woman named Helen Cook received the patent for sock monkeys. Huh, how about that?
Yeah.
Little fun fact, you didn't know all
I
that.
did not know that.
Yeah.
Those socks really kept up good for all the years.
Yeah, didn't they?
Yeah.
There aren't even any holes.
Darn those socks, eh?
Okay.
Here comes Jesse Thays. Hey, how are ya?
Oh,
He's our
Grafton's-
Grafton Village Administrator. Do you guys know that? There he is.
Jesse Thays
So
is-
if there's anything wrong with your pipes and stuff, there he is. He's to blame. Thank you very much. Hey, thanks for keeping us up to date and current. We appreciate that.
Toys, Dorothy, Tin Man, Lion, Scarecrow, Munchkins, Wicked Witch. This
Woo.
is C&K Services, who got
C&K
third place in the
Services.
commercial division.
Third place winner in the commercial division. Welcome. As you can tell,
They're
Maybe
out of
looking at something,
Newburgh, and they have been in business long enough to give and get some of the greatest gifts ever unwrapped. Oh, that's pretty cool.
that's very clever.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate them
Very
coming in
colorful
here. Yeah.
float. Very nice.
Again, it's always amazing how much time and effort people put in to make these floats.
It is.
And then showcase them here in our parade. It's
Right.
just amazing.
Right.
And we want to welcome the 9 Ladies Dancing Dance Academy.
You know, I'm not big
Here
on
comes
math.
the Grinch.
I'm not big on math, but it looks like more than 9 ladies to me.
And the Grinch.
Oh, and the Grinch.
Oh, here they go.
They are from the Nine Ladies Dancing Dance Academy. They are located in Saukville.
Yeah. Looks like that heart grew 3 times too big. There he goes. Yeah. Oh
Winnie
boy,
the
here
Pooh
comes.
and Tigger, sponsored by Grafton Orthodontics.
Welcome, Grafton
Oh,
Orthodontics.
and the big wheeler
Here
bicycle.
comes the high
Look
wheel
at him.
bicyclist.
I almost missed him.
Woo.
Here's
Jonathan
B.
B. Yes.
Riding his 52-inch high wheel bike. These bikes were popular only from around 1870 to 1890 when the so-called safety bikes with chains, sprockets, and same-size wheels were introduced.
Yeah, 52
Wow.
inches. That's up there. Hello, Tigger. You know what they say about
Tigger
Tiggers?
and Winnie the Pooh. What do they say about Tiggers?
They bounce. They like to bounce. Hello, Winnie. Or do we have to call him Whiny?
Whiny. He might be
That was
whining
Winnie.
a little bit today, but he looks like he might be warm.
Oh, I
you
think
know?
he's in great shape.
And SpongeBob SquarePants' little car. Look at that.
Yeah.
What's he doing with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger?
don't
He
know.
lives under the sea, doesn't he?
SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Well, thankfully the sea is not showering upon us today. That's awesome.
It's everyone's favorite tow truck. Say hi to the kids. A cute little tow truck. Okay,
Oh,
I missed it.
yeah.
Oh, there it
There
is.
he is.
The cute little tow truck has appeared in over 200 parades all over Wisconsin and is loved by all. Don't miss your chance to snap a picture of this cute little truck.
Here comes our little super truck. All right, L&H Tree, and wow, look at this.
Schmidt Realty is sponsoring the River City Christmas Brass as a brass ensemble spin-off of the West Bend Community Band.
Wow. Boy, we really got to give a lot of kudos to anybody playing in the band today.
Yes.
It's cold. Yep, looks like they're in the Germantown, West Bend, Grafton, Kewaskum parades. They just circle the area.
They get around Washington and Ozaukee County, and they have a website, westbendcommunitybank.org.
Yeah.
And you should like them on Facebook.
And
Here's
of
All
course,
My
here
Friends
comes.
Playground.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a beautiful float with Dorothy and the Scarecrow
Wow.
and the Lion and the Tin
And of course-
Man. Be part of something special. Oh, the witch is under the
Even
house.
the witch is part of it.
Yep. Her legs aren't curled up yet.
Welcome All My Friends Incorporated, All My Friends Playground. Yeah.
All My Friends Playground says thank you for all your support. We're still in fundraising and look forward to seeing you in spring of 2020 at our grand opening. Oh, this must be the
Here
Bentley's
come the
Pet Stuff.
Here we go. Bentley's Pet Stuff is an independent, family-owned, all-natural pet store that specializes in finding the right nutrition to help your pets thrive, not just survive. That's nice. Yeah, they're located on the east side of town.
Oh, I see.
Yep, in the new mall by the Meyer store.
And here come the Cub
Cub
Scouts and Scouts
Welcome, Cub Scouts.
BSA troop. Terry Schott is their director. Grafton is supported by 3 Cub Scout packs and 3 Scout BSA troops, one of which is an all-girl troop.
All-girl troop. Wow.
Altogether, there are 247 youth in these programs, and they participate in scouting for food, Grafton cleanup, and have completed numerous Eagle Scout projects throughout the county.
Yep.
Well, that future leaders of Grafton.
Absolutely. Just as the Girl Scouts were before them,
Plus
again,
they have
scouting
gone
is
on
alive and well.
Hundreds of camping, hiking, biking, swimming, canoeing. Mike, were you a Boy Scout or a Cub Scout?
I was a Cub Scout, a Weeblo, and then of course a Boy Scout, and
Wow.
enjoyed every minute of it. It really does show you some really good skills for life.
Yes.
Welcome, Cub Scouts, Pack 3839. Woo! Thanks for braving the chill.
Pack 3817 includes 40 scouts from Kennedy, Woodview, St. Paul's, and St. Joe's, and they are involved in many community service projects in Grafton and enjoy being in the Grafton Christmas Parade every year.
Yeah.
I was a brownie dropout.
Were you a brownie dropout?
I was.
How could you possibly drop out?
I was shy as a little girl.
Oh.
I didn't.
And I see how shy you are now.
No, it carries over. I didn't realize my potential. I think you could call me a late bloomer.
Welcome, Troop 840. Woo! Now you're supposed to throw that candy.
These truly are our future leaders of Grafton, and And many thanks to all of their adult leaders and the people that take time out from their jobs and their leisure time to give guidance and to teach the youth of our community. That's what makes Grafton very special. There have been lots of people like that over the years. You can just look at the list of outstanding citizens to see. It's hard to pick one every year, but they usually rise to the top.
Absolutely. Well, I know my father was a volunteer he was our Boy Scout leader.
Wow.
And we came from a family of 8 kids and 7 boys and 1 girl, and I think that was probably one way to keep us all corralled together. Keep us doing something and had other eyes on us. So
that was very smart. He must have been a very wise man.
But I tell you, we had a lot of great times. Like I said, learned some really good life skills.
Yes.
And of course, here comes Dental Care of Grafton.
Dental Care of Grafton is an amazing general dentist office accepting new patients. They're located on Port Washington Road near Meyer here in Grafton.
All part of that new development on the east
come
side.
And see. It
Welcome
just
Dental Care of Grafton.
It amazes me every time I come back to my beautiful hometown to see the amount of growth that has taken place and the quality businesses that have moved in. Mm-hmm. Grandpa Popcorn.
Ooh, who's this? Jeffrey Claus.
Oh, that's
Grandpa Popcorn?
No, this is still with the dental people. See, there's toothpaste.
Oh, that's cute.
And a tooth. See the tooth over there? And the tooth fairy. There's a tooth fairy.
Don't delay.
Avoid
decay.
This is the Green Bay Packer Tundra Lion.
Whoa!
Sponsored by BMO Harris Bank. We have to do them big. They came all the way from Green Bay to be with us today.
Wow, that is outstanding. The official drumline of the Green Bay Packers.
Yay!
This group of professional musical performers entertains fans at every Packer home game. On game days, you can see them performing at the tailgate.
Go Pack, go!
In the concourse at halftime.
Go Pack, go! Let's give them a big Go Pack, go! Oh, that is...
All right, go Pack, go! Let's hear it.
Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
All right, here comes Citro Solution Carpet and Upholstery Cleaning.
There's no place like home.
Especially with clean carpets, I always say. Oh, here comes
They
the
clean
Angry
carpets.
Birds.
Clean carpets for the holidays.
Angry Birds, Pig, and Redbird. Oh boy, now it's a party.
Angry Birds is a 2009 casual puzzle video game developed by Rovio Entertainment.
You want?
Fairest of the
Welcome,
fair.
Fairest of the Fair, Kelly Stewart. Hey, Kelly, how are you? I'm supposed to say hi to you. Make absolutely positively sure that everybody in the world knows it's Kelly Stewart, ladies and gentlemen. In case you didn't know. Ozaukee County Fair.
Now I have Glenn Grothman next, and I see Glenn coming down the street, of course, consummate politician stopping to shake hands.
Oh yeah.
There's his truck. Glenn Grothman, Congressman Glenn Grothman represents Wisconsin's 6th congressional district, which includes Grafton and all of Ozaukee County. First elected in 2014, he is running for re-election in 2020, and to continue to be your voice in Washington.
Absolutely. Welcome, Congressman Glenn
There he is,
Grothman.
with his
Hello,
jingle
Glenn.
bells on.
Keep rolling, buddy.
Hello,
Stay warm,
Glenn.
buddy. Stay warm.
Good luck to you.
Good luck.
He's certainly full of energy. I think
Yes.
he's been in every parade all 40 years.
He's so excited. He said he'd be here with bells on, and he wasn't kidding.
Politicians never kid.
They never
always
kid.
tell the truth, don't they?
That's right.
Landmark Credit Union is a non-for-profit financial cooperative. They return profits to their members and who enjoy better rates and lower fees and a full range
Welcome,
of
Landmark.
straightforward financial options.
Yep, we welcome
By
them.
choosing Landmark, people save money for the things that really matter. They have over 30 branches to serve you, one in Grafton on Wisconsin Avenue.
Okay,
Oh,
and
and
it comes
here
another
comes-
longtime favorite. Gosh, Billy Bear, how long has he been in our
Billy
parade?
the Bear Circus Wagon, I believe, has been in almost every parade from the start. And
Honest to
actually,
goodness,
it
I
has
agree.
changed owners over the years.
Yeah.
There was, you know, the original owner kind of aged out and sold the train to another owner who kept it up, and they change out the theme for summer parades.
Oh, sure.
I think they've been in the Grafton 4th of July parade as well, where it's all red, white, and blue flags.
Well, we definitely want to welcome Billy Bear Circus Band Wagon Train. Thank you again for being here.
Oh, it's so cute. I think it's gotten bigger. Look at all the work that takes. With the little bear Santa right at the end with his reindeer.
That's cute.
Coming up next will be the Cedarburg Palms.
We want to welcome our Cedarburg Palms.
They are an elementary and middle school dance team for grades 3K through 8th. The team performs at parades, festivals, sporting events, and there are more than 110 kids
Wow.
in the Cedarburg Palms and dance
Can you
team.
believe that? And again, I know that we compete against them every year too. It seems like we have some of the top-notch palm groups
In the
palm
area.
groups in the area, absolutely. So we welcome them to our parade. Welcome, Cedarburg Palms Dance Team.
Oh, I see a Chinook coming.
And of course, a very lively character. We've got the Lakeshore Chinooks.
It's Gil in the Lake
Hey,
Shore
Gil.
Chinooks Baseball Club.
How you doing, buddy?
Check out a game next summer at the Capco Park on the campus of the Concordia University. Great baseball, great food, great promotion. It's affordable and affordable family
It's a
entertainment.
fun time. It really is.
Oh, this is a beautiful
And
float.
our Savior Lutheran School
Third in the nonprofit
came in
category.
third for nonprofit. Nice job.
Our Savior Lutheran Church and School would like to wish you all a blessed Christmas as we warm your hearts with the music that reminds us of the reason for the season.
Yeah, they really do. Look at that.
That's very
Well,
beautiful.
look at that. They have the yellow brick road going to the cross. That's
The yellow
stunning.
brick road to the cross.
That's
Third
a definite.
place.
Yep, third place winner. Fantastic. And of course, we've had a lot of change in Grafton, including our schools. And we definitely want to welcome our
Okay.
District Superintendent, Jeff Nelson. Want to welcome our Grafton School District Superintendent, Jeff Nelson. Jeff Nelson, everybody. Jeff has really been instrumental in helping us with the renovations of the schools and as far as the
He's done a great job.
Oh yeah, high school's updated, the grade schools have all been updated. So
I
he's
haven't
really spearheaded
gotten
that. That's awesome.
a tour of the completed project. I saw it when, first place float
Here comes our
in the
first place.
organization. Cloverleaf 4-H.
Ooh, Cloverleaf 4-H, nice. For your first place winner. Woo!
They're proud to
Wow, look at
participate
that.
in our parade for 29 years, and they always come up with a clever and creative float that fits the theme exactly.
Look at that. They've got the whole story right there in
They
the back of their
do.
wagon.
They do. Members
to end,
learn a
wow.
wide range of skills. They learn skills just from building that float, it looks like.
I would think so.
I think it's part of their learning project.
And here
So
comes
I-
another parade favorite, the Triple I Shrine Clowns.
Or we should say clown. Looks like only one. The Triple
Come
I
around.
Schlein
Oh,
Crowd.
welcome.
They're a group that bring fun to every parade they attend. Their band of funny fellows wishes Grafton a very Merry Christmas. Hello, Matt. Hello.
Oh, you can say hi.
Hello,
All your
Mel
fans are
Elgin.
coming out to see you. Hey, Shar. We got costume characters. We got Chase and Marshall from Paw Patrol. Are they here yet? Oh, there they are.
Oh, there they are.
Hey, kids, here comes Chase and Marshall from the Paw Patrol.
Wow.
I tell you,
I
my
was looking
nieces and
forward to
nephews
seeing
love it.
him because, you know, I don't have any little ones anymore, so I didn't know what the Paw Patrol was.
Well, they're obviously
But
they're
there they
first
are.
responders. You know,
Yeah.
Chase is a German Shepherd and Marshall is a Dalmatian, as you
You
can see.
know
and,
all of this.
And they're a hit TV show on Nickelodeon, and it's incredibly popular.
You
I've got
are-
little nieces and nephews who just
Oh,
adore
see?
them.
Oh my.
And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't watch. Obviously, you know.
Yeah.
You know how that works.
I get
They
it.
are
I
pups
get
at
it.
work.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, well.
Yes, you are.
Welcome.
Hello,
Hey,
Chase
the
and
Nutcracker
Marshall.
Ballet, sponsored by the Lakeshore Dance. Wow.
Lakeshore Dance is committed to providing only the best in dance education with only over 20 years of experience. They inspire youth to embrace movement and physicality as a way of life. Awesome, girls.
Awesome. You know, they might be wearing ugly Christmas sweaters, but it's a beautiful sight, don't you think?
Yes, and look how bright it's gotten.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they make the sky look like it's brighter.
That's it.
That's what dancing does.
That's right. Spring a little sunshine, are they? Wow. And of course, keeping with the dance theme,
We have the martial
She's
arts.
martial arts.
Right after.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever do any martial arts?
Well, I used to karate chop my brothers and stuff like that, but that was more in self-defense. I wasn't sure if I was doing it right, but...
They do taekwondo, serving Ozaukee County since 2003. They specialize in martial arts, self-defense, and fitness.
Yeah, they're out of
look at
Cedarbrook,
that.
right next to the Grafton Gymnastics
It's
Academy.
a great discipline.
Welcome, She's Martial Arts. Thank you for that demonstration. They've been around since 2003, wow. All right, here comes some more. 92.5, Van McNeil. Hey, Van!
Country!
How are you, pal? Nice to see you. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming.
Has been a part of Milwaukee radio airwaves for the past 2 decades. You may have also seen him on WISN Channel 12 reporting from various events.
Yeah, he is really good, I tell you.
Look at this. Give the gift of pizza. Little
Looks like Margie
Caesars.
wants to say hi.
Yeah.
Thank you. Pizza, pizza.
There's no
Rocking
place
it down
like
the
Little
street here.
Caesars, wishing the community a magical and blessed Christmas filled with pizza joy.
Wow, you know, and he's also a favorite in the summer for the mascot race.
Oh, absolutely.
He's always-
Yeah, that mascot race is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
At the
All right. Looks like Port Washington State Bank is sponsoring the Port Washington High School Band.
Directed by Chris Clothier, pronounced Clothier, and drums majors Nick Katasek, Jason Myers performing Gray's arrangement of the Nutcracker.
Welcome, Port Washington High School Marching Band. Wow. Uh-oh. Who's that crazy kook?
It's Toss It!
Hey!
Toss It Disposal!
Toss It Disposal, welcome.
Your local compact roll off the dumpster service.
Wow, look at that.
Wow.
I could use that in my house right now, especially in the
Do we
garage.
want to eat candy that comes out of that dumpster? Maybe not.
What? Could be the 5-second rule, you know. Wow, that's cool.
Next we have.
Oh, do we see Bob the Builder out here? He's supposed to be coming by, but looks like we got Penguin and we got
Well,
Polar
here's
Bear.
Eric von Schledorn by EVScars.com and
Welcome,
Channel 58.
58.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Mike Carmella. What is that?
Mike,
Hello, Mike Kirkhoff from Channel 58, CBS and Morning.
Morning News and Anchor.
Woo! Thanks for coming. And of course, we've got Sunburst Winter Sports. You know, it's hard to believe that the ski hills are already open, Nancy.
well, we had an early winter this year, didn't we, Mike?
We did. We had no fall.
You actually had more snow down in this area than we had. We're about 2.5 hours north of here where we live, and we
Yeah.
have not had the significant snowfall that you've had down here.
Well, welcome Sunburst Winter Sports Park. Appreciate you coming out here.
Located just 5 minutes north of West Bend is your one-stop destination for pure winter fun, skiing, snowboarding, and the Midwest's
awesome.
largest tubing facility all in one location.
Yeah, it's pretty
Sunburst
awesome.
is pure fun.
It's been a while since out there, but yes, tubing has been added. Of course, the kids like to snowboard. That seems to be
Wow. I've always been afraid I'd get hurt. And if you
of
go
course,
down the hill, don't you have
Homeless
to go
Veterans
back up?
Initiative.
When you go down the hill, don't you have to go back up?
You do.
Isn't
That's
that
what
the
tow ropes
hard
are for.
part?
Tow ropes.
Oh, okay.
Milwaukee Homeless Veterans Initiative was founded by veterans in 2008, and 11 years later is still run by veterans. Since its inception, it has served over 4,500 veterans in southeastern Wisconsin, providing services to these in crisis and or homelessness. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your mission. All right, looks like we've got my 24. That's crazy. We got CW superheroes, Arrow, Batwoman, The Flash. Are they here? Where are they? There they are.
Right after
Merry
this,
Christmas.
Remax United, Merry Christmas.
Welcome, Remax. Nice truck.
Fire truck.
Hey, nice truck, guys.
Oh, I think they have their Remax balloon up on the back, but I think the wind may have had an impact on that.
That could be. That could be. Oh, there we go. All right.
The Locomotion Dance Company.
Locomotion Dance
And
Company.
there's-
Where
hey,
are you? Hey.
Hey, how's
Hey,
our
Bucky.
team doing,
Woo.
Bucky?
Abominable. How you doing?
Locomotion
Rudy?
Dance Company is an award-winning
How's
community-oriented
it going?
year-round dance program that was established to provide youth within the Milwaukee area with a variety of learning concepts in dance.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we had, and now we have
Of course,
our,
hey,
the
who do we got
Admiral.
coming up here? Woo! We got our Milwaukee Admirals! Hey, how you guys doing? Yes, you are doing great. Awesome.
Number one.
Number one.
Number
two,
one.
Four, Wisconsin.
Winning.
Number one.
Winning.
What? Win.
Oh, they won one, lost one.
They won one, lost one. 1 and 1. 11 wins. Wow. 11 wins. Oh, yeah. I just think you win them all.
Oh, look at this, the Wisconsin Kitty Cat Racers.
Wisconsin Kitty Cat Racers.
They are a kids
Check it
snowmobile
out.
racing club for kids ages 4 to 15. WUCR is celebrating 30 years in 2020 and is always looking for new members to join the
Wow.
fun. Wow,
Now
look at
that is
those
pretty
little
outstanding.
kitties. Look at
Those
all
like pretty fast
look at
snowmobiles
the
there.
trophies. Oh my.
Wow.
They
Welcome,
have
Wisconsin
some
Kitty Cat
fun.
Racer.
Sponsored by Carey Rentals, we have the Brown Deer Falcon High School Band, made up
Oh,
of
wow.
about 50 students, grades 9 through 12.
90.
They are performing God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen in a Latin swing piece arranged by Larry Kirchner.
Wow. Welcome, Brown Deer Marching Falcon. So they said these are skilled professional musicians in their band line
That
too.
does
Wow.
have a Latin swing to it.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, these drum lines are becoming more and more popular too, and they have amazing competitions throughout the country. All right, and now we've got Emily Thiede and Taylor Stewart, Mr. and Miss Ozaukee 4-H. Welcome.
Emily is an 8-year member of the Cloverleaf 4-H Club and attends Grafton High School. She's the daughter of Danette and Todd Thiede. Taylor is a 9-year member of the Canalsville 4-H Club and attends Port Washington High School. Is the son of Aaron and Brian Stewart.
Here comes your hometown rock, 96.5 WKOH.
Woo!
Hey, I didn't win the food thing though. Here comes the Country in the Berg.
I haven't seen that.
If you haven't been there,
there
it's
we
an
go.
outstanding country music festival in Cedarburg that they started last summer, and it was fantastic. And here comes our
The
Cloverleaf.
Cloverleaf
Hey, man.
4-H Club is happy
Looks like
to
we've got
assist
Grafton football team.
Yeah, they're happy to assist Jodan Farm in leading the animals for the nativity scene dressed as shepherds. Cloverleaf 4-H provides this service every year where they handle the small animals.
Wow, and of course the nativity scene, the walking nativity scene. Here comes your walking nativity scene with Jodan Farms. Mary, Joseph, welcome.
Mary and Joseph.
And of course Mary is my wonderful daughter Abigail. Hi Abby.
And the three
And
wise
Matthew
men.
Fisher.
And the three wise men.
And of course we've got the three wise men.
Who are?
Our three wise men are Gavin Van Slyes, Preston Bonk, and Aaron what does that say? Chesau? Chesau.
And
Sorry
I
about
believe that they're
part
members
of
of
the-
the Grafton High School football team who had an amazing season this year and made it to the playoffs again.
Absolutely.
That
you know,
it had been a long time,
it's been a stretch.
but now I think Grafton is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it's always nice to start the season ranked.
Go GHS!
I'll tell you what.
And here we have,
All
we
right.
must be approaching the middle of the parade, or maybe a little beyond the middle, with the Jodan Farms and
We have
the
Jodan Farms, you know.
kids from the 4-H that are leading the animals.
All right. Ooh,
Oh, here!
there's the goose. Is that
Oh,
the
look
golden
at
goose
that. I
again?
see another Dorothy in the parade.
Uh-oh.
She's cloned herself a few times.
I guess.
She made it back from Oz,
Here
and she
comes the
jumped right
flying
into
monkeys
this
from
parade.
Suburban Motors.
Wow, they are something.
I know you guys think that these guys are dressed as flying monkeys, but this is how they dress every day. And you guys really fly around. Suburban Motors.
Hi, Dorothy.
Follow your
Oh,
dreams
it's
to the Wizard
Glenda,
of
the
Deals.
Good Witch.
Nice. That's good. Oh, yeah. Well, it says McDonald's here. Is it Grimace and Hamburger? Are they here?
Suburban.
Don't tease us.
Oh, hi, Mel. How are you?
Hello, Mel.
Tom Statton, one of Grafton's, is he former outstanding citizen
Yes.
or community group?
Community group, yeah.
Absolutely.
Continues to do
And Killian
extremely well.
Services from West Bend.
Here comes
who manages
97.3
our
the
local McDonald's.
game. All right.
I'm looking for the Brookfield Civic Band that's
And I'm
supposed
looking
to
for
be coming up.
graphics.
It's like I said,
Salvation
you never
Army.
know what's going to happen in the staging area, right, Mike?
That's
You've
right.
done that a few years. When people are ready to go, they...
But we do got to welcome the Salvation Army.
There we go. The Salvation Army canteen part of disaster relief services. Remember our Little Red Kettle campaign, donations stay in Ozaukee County. They do a wonderful job helping out the needy during the holidays. And remember to drop your coins or your dollars, lots of dollars,
Yep.
into the red kettles when you
So,
hear
ladies
those
and gentlemen, we've
bells
got a Red
ringing.
Kettle campaign going on right now. So make sure you're generous when you see the ringers. Please be generous to our Salvation Army. You know all the good work they've done, all the disaster relief that they provide. So please be generous. And if you want to volunteer, they're always looking for volunteers for a Red Kettle campaign. Thank you, Salvation Army.
I think we have Habitat for Humanity coming up next.
Do we?
They're currently building a side-by-side duplex in Grafton, and please help support their mission to put God's love into action by bringing people together to build homes, communities, and hope. Volunteer or donate by visiting their website,
Yeah.
ozhh.org today. Together we can build strength, stability, and self-reliance through home ownership. Now,
And we
that-
also have
that should be
Ozaukee Congregational Church. Welcome, Ozaukee Congregational Church. Did you know they were established in 1983?
It's a place for people to walk together on the journey of life and faith, trusting unending love of God for all of us in the
That's
person of Jesus Christ. Everyone is welcome.
Well, it looks like this. Who's this coming out? It looks like this might be Habitat.
They got a little bit out of line,
Yeah, that's
so
right.
did I. I couldn't see the side of the truck. There's
We want to welcome Habitat for Humanity Ozaukee.
And I've already told you about all the good work that
They have a
do.
build going on right now in Grafton. It's located right behind the Sendex. Please, if you have time to volunteer, they're always looking for volunteers, and of course, financial support is also welcome.
And there's no place like
Truly,
home.
there's no place like home. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. Habitat for Humanity, Ozaukee. And to be determined, we've got TBD by 95.7 Big FM. Hey, thanks for starting Christmas music right after Halloween. Really? Love it. Five, what is it? 5 Tuesdays.
Marcus.
Oh, 5 movies all Tuesdays. Cool. Welcome.
Oh, look at
there
that.
we go. Now we're happy.
Ready. Now we got something going over there. Who's going to clean that up? Good thing we have a great DPW street sweeper.
Would this be
Merry
Nimes Garden
Christmas.
Center?
This is an awesome
Wow, beautiful.
float. Is this Nims Garden Center?
This is Nims Garden Center? Hey, are you Nims Garden Center?
I think that we're nearing the end of the parade,
Wow.
Mike, and I think that you're going to
It's
have
just
to make an
another-
announcement. I see Santa Claus.
Wow. And Wayne's driving. You don't see Wayne's driving.
You know, I think
Here it goes.
some people were scared off by the weather today, and I think
Yeah.
it's highly unfortunate that we get a little
Yep.
carried away with the weather, and I think that it's impacted our 40th annual parade in a way that's going to make everybody sad, especially the group that was going to be sponsored by Exacto Spring, one of
Yeah.
our fine companies who sponsored the wonderful South Shore Drill Team
South Shore
for
Drill
years
Team.
and years and years, and we are so sorry to
Yeah,
report.
we're sorry to hear that. But, you know, we do
We
have
gotta tell the
Dorothy, the
crowd.
Tin Man Scarecrow, the Lion, and the Witch all in line here for the theme.
And here
Obviously for these.
comes
And, of course, here comes the jolly old elf himself. Hello, Santa!
the star of the show,
We
Santa
got Jolly the
Claus.
Elf. If you've got letters to Santa, please give him the Jolly the Elf.
Merry Christmas. Now you want to make the announcement to the crowd?
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we're sorry to say that the South Shore Drill Team was not able to make it, so we do apologize for that. However, we do
There's
want to say
our
thank you to the
parade
parade committee.
that
Thank you so much for your
organizes parade.
tireless
Everybody
efforts
give
for
them
the
a big
parade.
hand
Let's hear it for the parade committee.
for the parade committee.
And don't forget, it's Shop Small Saturday, so shop at all your local establishments.
Here we go.
Grafton Chamber of Commerce want to say thank you to all of you for showing up here today for the 40th annual Christmas parade.
Shop Small Saturday.
Yep. Christmas is nice.